From all the Christmas stories ever written, no one is more beloved than A Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
It tells the story of Ebenezer Scrooge, whose cold heart was warmed by the spirit of Christmas. And we use this story as our inspiration.
I will leave this here for a second, and Howie, would you be our Ebenezer Scrooge for tonight?
Me?
Yes, please, stand up and join us on stage.
Oh, okay.
Thank you, Howie, right here. This was just dry cleaned, no worries.
There we go.
Perfect, perfect. Oh, one last thing.
Perfect fit.
Howie.
Yes.
I brought some objects associated with Ebenezer Scrooge, like a feather quill, a gold coin, and a lump of coal. Step over here, behind the box, as we turn away, because we don't want to see what Howie is doing.
I want you to take any one of those items, Howie.
Okay.
And I want you to put this object in your breast pocket.
Okay.
Now take the next item.
Make a mental photograph of it.
Yeah.
You already took something?
I did.
Yeah, I want you to put this in your right pocket.
Okay.
And whatever item remains, put it into your left pocket.
Okay.
Are all the items concealed?
Now.
No,
Yes.
perfect. I will turn around and step over here, Howie.
All right.
And focus where the objects are.
Okay.
Amélie, are you getting it?
I'm getting something and I want you to remove the feather quill of your left pocket. Take it out.
Wait, that's it.
Creepy. Now go to your right pocket and remove the gold coin of your right pocket. And out of your breast pocket, you remove the lump of coal.
Going to your breast pocket.
There, look.
Oh my God!
But, Amélie, you are amazing. But also, Charles Dickens was an amazing man. And one of my favorite pages, I bookmarked it. Mel B, can you do me a favor and read what it says?
Okay, the apparition would have frightened most, but Scrooge felt secure in his top coat, for in his left pocket was his feather quill, in his right a gold coin, and close to his heart a lump of coal.
Whoa.
That's crazy.
And that's our little Christmas present for you. Thank you, Howie.
Get the bookmark.
Thank you.
Oh, and yes, maybe you'll keep the bookmark as well, because there is an illustration of a very special Scrooge. And if you see, in his left hand is the feather, in his right hand the gold coin, and right next to his heart a lump of coal. Thank you so much.
Oh man, this is so exciting. Guys, one more time, the Clairvoyants, come on. Oh my goodness.
Thank you.
Welcome, 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 and congratulations on all of your success. You guys have so much going on right now. Of course, your show in Vegas, the Spectacular, and you guys are on Broadway right now as well.
Yes, we're currently performing in the Palace Theater with The Illusionist, and till January 1st, and it's a fantastic run.
Do the Clairvoyants sleep at all these days? Or you guys, when do you find time? It's incredible. You've got so much going on.
Well, we don't get a lot of sleep, that's correct. We just sleep whenever we can. Like, just right before we came on stage, we just took a 5-minute nap. And we sleep on planes. Yeah, I love sleeping, so I use every opportunity.
Yeah, of course, of course. Well, let's start with the beginning of this and all. Of course, America's Got Talent. What an incredible experience, I can imagine. Tell us a little bit about how that process was, what that was like, and sort of how it's impacted and changed your life for you these days.
I mean, this summer was like a roller coaster. We had the live shows, we had the tape shows, and yeah, we created like every week a new act for America's Got Talent. It was fun. It was a lot of work, of course, but in the end, it paid off. We had a lot of fun. We met fantastic people, and it was really great summer.
Yeah, I mean, it took, in the end, from March till September, so we really spent a lot of time with the HET team and all the performers. And we learned a lot. You learn so much about the production, which is great. We love the people. They're so supportive. And it was a challenge for us too, a big challenge, because we had to create a new act each week. It's not that you can show the same thing a second time because people get bored. So we just had to create different things, and also we wanted to add visual things, so to make things bigger on the stage and for people at home, which in the end we chose to do the water cell where I was in, to add the thing of danger as well. And yeah, for us it was extremely challenging too, yeah.
Well, you guys, and you certainly pulled it off. You definitely upped the ante every week and brought something different. How was that a new experience for you compared to how you were used to developing your material? You never had that kind of time crunch before, right?
Of course. I mean, the last week was like 3 acts within a couple days. Normally we work on everything we do for months or sometimes for years. But here you have to bring it on the point, and there is a deadline, and it's live, millions of people, you cannot fail. But on the other side, it really shows you how creative you are when you have this kind of pressure, and when you really want to be successful and want to show something. And I think we really learned that we can work a lot and we can be creative if we have to be. And in the end, it's fun. I mean, you're so relieved when everything goes well and when the people like it. And I mean, of course, America's Got Talent is a special thing because you have the judges in front of you. Course, yeah. You have a live audience in the theater, in the Dolby Theater, beautiful theater. Beautiful. Yeah, it's huge. And at home, a couple million people. And you have to work with the judges, with the live audience, and with the people at home. And that's something totally different from every other show.
All of those huge, huge elements, the judges, the people at home, the live, are those things that you take into consideration when constructing the material? Or do you just focus on doing the coolest, best thing that you guys can do and let all the other pieces come together? Because I feel like that would be overwhelming to try and think about all that.
I think it's a combination of both of them. And for us, it's very interesting and important to involve as many people as possible. So we always wanted to involve the judges, of course, and then we also wanted to involve people from the audience. So we wanted to combine so everybody feels kind of, he's part of it, right. Part of the magic.
Yeah, and that's also the cool part now, because now everyone has seen us on TV, on NBC, and now we have the chance to go out there to perform in theaters, to perform on Broadway, and people can come into the show and they can be part of it. Yeah. That's the cool thing. It's not only sitting there and watching something, they can be part of it, and it's more like an experience. And when it happens kind of in your hand, it's much more impressive. Yeah.
For sure, it's a very impactful moment. At the risk of pulling the curtain too far back, answer as much as you can, but I'm really fascinated by the process of coming up with new ideas. Do you guys sort of think of something that you don't know how to do and figure it out, or do you sort of discover a new facet of your talent? Like, oh, how can we use that? Like, how does that work? How do you guys approach it?
So one thing we always want to show on stage is like, you know, you have a friend you haven't seen for years, and you're thinking about this person, and suddenly your phone is ringing, and it's exactly that person. And that's like kind of our theme we want to have in our show, to have like, to show these amazing things everyone from us know, but bring it on the next level, or to create really a magical act out of it. And that's like our influence most of the time at the beginning, yeah.
Yeah, also, we love music, we love soundtracks, movie soundtracks, we love movies, and you get a lot of inspiration by that as well. And sometimes it's just everyday life experiences that suddenly an idea pops up. And then when it's stuck in your head, it's stuck, and you're working on it. And no matter how long it takes, you will have a result one day.
And with America's Got Talent, the really cool part was like, we had ideas in our heads since a long time, like the water cell and stuff like this. And then you really have the opportunity to realize it within a couple days. You have a great team, you have great people working with you, and then really you can say, okay, that's my idea. Normally I always thought it's impossible, but no, now we are here and now we can make it possible.
Well, that's got to be exciting, right? Because you're part of this show and you guys are probably used to, like, how can we make this work within the constraints that we have? But now you have this huge entity behind you and they want to see you succeed too. They want you to do the best you can do. So does that open the gateway to even bigger ideas? Like, okay, I could do the water cell, now I can do this too. Like,
of course. I mean, what we now, for example, what we do in the live show, because it was always like, you know, people think, okay, maybe, I don't know, it's set up or there's all friends in the audience. But no, we don't have 30 friends or something with us all the time. Would be much too expensive. So what we do now in the live show is we involve really everyone. And we say, okay, everyone in the theater, stand up, let's try something together. So everyone is part of it. And I think that's the coolest thing, to get ideas from the audience, to get it via social media, and then take it and make something out of it. Yeah.
The not to harp on the water cell thing, but it was a really cool trick. Is it a trick? Is it an illusion? Is it a performance? What do you guys call what you do ultimately when you make us all go whoa? Like, what is that? What do you?
Extended mind reading.
Cool.
I don't know. It's just we want to focus on mind reading on the thing we are doing, and we always want to add visual stuff also because the audience shall see happenings on stage. Since in our art form, most of the things are happening in human minds and brains and heads, there are not really props. Maybe a blindfold, but that's it. So we always like to add stuff like the swing and the water cell, just make it more beautiful, more theatrical.
Yeah,
because,
go on.
Because normally, I mean, when you see a magic show or something, you see pretty fast what's going on. There's something appearing, disappearing, levitating. But in our case, everything is kind of happening in your mind, in your brain. So at first, it's not really visual, but we always try to get a combination out of it and to make it visual, but also like mind-blowing, yeah.
Well, that's part of the fun, is that theatricality, and that's what makes you guys so much fun to watch. But to go back to my original question before I got sidetracked by the what do you call it, with the water cell, when you introduce an element of danger like that, how do you guys strike the balance between something really compelling and something that could actually be deadly? Like, you don't want to go too far and put yourself in too dangerous a position, but you want to do a great show. Like, how do you balance that?
Yeah, we made it to the finals, which we never expected, and so we wanted to show something really big. And we like to challenge ourselves. And for us, I love water. I love to be in the water. I love to dive. I love everything that is related to water. So, and it was in our minds for a very long time to do something. And then with it, and then we thought, why not reading mind under the water, which excludes me from everything. I mean, there are so many theories, but when I'm in the water, there is water around me.
That's it. Yeah.
And it is dangerous, of course. And also, what I didn't know before, the water pressure, the pressure underwater, since the water cell is so tight, you get a lot of pressure. So I had to train that first of all, and then we had to train the rest. And we had 1 week, and we rehearsed about 13 hours a day underwater.
Wow. You guys are always, the very nature of what you guys do is in front of a live audience. That's where it works. Yes. That's where it is at its most impressive. So you guys have always performed in front of live audiences. And every time there's a live audience, there's an element of, what if it doesn't go right? What if something goes different than I expected, right? What's the crazy, have you guys so far had like a perfect record, or have you had a moment on stage where you're like, oh, okay, well now this is part of the show, like where you have to kind of work around it and navigate. Like, what's that been like? Has that happened?
Exactly. I mean, in our case, every night is different. We have always different audience members here. We have always different objects, different things, different thoughts, and we always try to make the best out of it. Yeah. And yes, there are parts, and suddenly you realize during the show, oh, I think that's the way we have to go, and we try to make the best out of it. And so that's the thing what makes it for us challenging every night and different every night, because it's not like, I don't know, doing the same over and over again. It's really different every day and every night.
That's also why we do it and why we love it, because it's every night different. And I think also sometimes failure is better than success. And if, for example, I fail or we fail, I don't get it right in the second, the object Tommy's holding in his hand, okay? I mean, we're still humans, and I think also it makes it more relatable for the audience. It shows that we are humans and we are not machines like doing stuff. It can happen.
Yeah, I don't think we ever thought you were machines, but we're also not entirely convinced you're human. I'm going to be honest. It's incredible what you guys pull off. So I wanted to ask you a little bit more about The Illusionists. You guys have performed on stages all over the world.
Yes.
You're in Broadway. You're on Broadway now. Is there a difference? Is there a different air? Is there a different vibe, a different crowd when you're in New York? How's it going? What's that like?
I mean, we're really proud. We played in Australia, Opera House in Sydney. We played in Europe, and now we have the chance to play here on Broadway. And we really love the audience here because they want to be part of it. Everyone is like fascinated when we ask, I need a volunteer on stage. Everyone raises his arm. I want to be part part of it.
Yeah.
Which for Europeans is really
Yes.
strange.
Yeah.
Because Europeans are.
Yeah, there's
way
no such
more
thing as a shy New Yorker. So that's to be expected.
And that's cool, and that's what we like about, and also the show. I mean, we have families there, kids, adults, everyone, and the show is for everyone, and that's the really cool part, yeah.
And the theater itself, we're in the Palace Theater, and
Yes.
oh my God, so much history happened there. Houdini, the Great Escape artist, for example, he performed exactly 100 years ago his escapes on this very stage. So it is a big, big honor for us to be there. And the theme of the show, it's called The Illusionist's Turn of the Century. So the stage and the props and the costumes, everything is in turn of the century style. And it fits perfectly to the whole theater, and it's really pretty.
Did you guys take a moment when you first got the gig and you walked into the theater and just kind of absorb that energy and like take a second to reflect, like that's where Houdini was? Like that's really cool.
Yes, definitely. So we walked on stage and you just stand there and you see the balconies and all the beauty in this theater and the energy. In each theater there is a different energy, definitely. And in this theater you can really feel a lot of things happen there, and there's a lot of history.
And it's before every show when I'm behind the curtain and I already hear the audience out there, and I look around and it's you see, you know, the walls, they're all old, there are stories everywhere, and now we are part of it, yeah. That makes us proud, it's cool.
Oh, you should be. I mean, congratulations.
Thank you.
It's very cool. I want to talk a little bit more about the special, of course.
Absolutely.
So for everyone at home, we haven't seen you guys in a couple of months. This is a great reunion. We get to see everyone again. Was it the same for you guys filming it? Did they bring everyone back together, or was this filmed closer to the summertime? No?
So they brought together, like, not only from this season, from all the seasons,
Yeah.
and a couple of other celebrities. And it was really fun. It was like a come together. And for us, what also was cool, to meet the other acts, you know, from the winners from the last years. And I think that was really, really cool. And it was a little bit without all this pressure, because it's not a competition anymore.
Yeah.
Now we're all there. We're celebrating Christmas. The judges are happy. Everyone is kind of happy. And it was a fun shoot, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we'll just have to wait to see the special. But what are they judging? Are they still kicking people off on the Christmas special and the holiday special? Like,
No, I think for everybody it should be just a big celebration
it's a
of
good
being
time.
together, enjoying the America's Got Talent family, because you grow together like a family since you spend so much time together, and that's the big final celebration.
yeah. Oh, my wife and I are huge fans. We're looking forward to watching it. It's on the 19th, I believe, right?
Yes,
NBC. Yeah.
Monday.
Monday. This
Monday,
coming
yeah.
Monday. It's coming up.
It's a cool show, and it's fun. It's for the whole family. Just watch it.
Cool,
NBC.
cool. We're going to go to audience Q&A in just a second, but before we do, so get your wheels spinning, I wanted to ask you a little bit about the big show in Vegas. Of course, you guys planning still? Are you rehearsing yet? Or where are we in the process? Can you talk about it even?
So yes, we already performed at the Planet Hollywood with Grace Vanderwall, with the winner of America's Got Talent, together. And we put,
And Tapeface.
and we put together a show. It was amazing. It was fun. The audience loved it. And we all loved it because that was the chance. Now everyone who watches on TV
Yeah.
was there, and it was like a big week of celebration. And we are currently working on our own show.
Right.
We are putting together a full-length show, and we start touring in April, through America, and Vegas will be probably a part of it, yes.
I must have crossed my wires. Yeah, I was curious about your show because America's kind of used to seeing you guys in these sort of 10 to 15 minute intervals, right, on
Absolutely,
television.
yeah.
So it's fun to sort of have this this whole new experience where they're there in person. Do you guys you got the full hour? You think you're ready to? Yeah, you got all
Yes,
that?
I think
Yeah.
we're ready, and I think the audience is ready. We got so many messages. Oh, I would love to see you live. I would love to meet you, and now it's really the time. Put a great show together. Try to make something different from all the other shows, and bring it on the road, and have fun with a lot of people around America.
Okay, so cool. Last question I have to ask. Working with Tapeface, What's he like? Do you guys still have to communicate through hand signals and gestures backstage as well? Are you able
He is a really lovely person. He is
Seems
a
like
straight guy. He's like really honest and smart and funny.
It's
and
really funny, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Must have been a lot of fun. Awesome. Well, let's go ahead and do it. Let's turn over to some audience Q&A. Do we have some questions
Yes.
out there?
How you doing, guys?
Hi, hello.
Good. At what age do you start doing illusions, number one? And when do you decide to go on America's AGT? And one more thing, I loved when you did that 22 jelly beans with Mel B. That was like
you.
amazing. That just blew my mind.
Thank you so much. Stage was always mine. I was always dancing since I was 8 years old. I did dance classes. I was performing since I was a child, and I also loved acting. I loved magic all the time. I never performed it. Since I was a child, I loved the smell on stage, backstage, the process of like during a show, how people act and what they are doing. I was like standing there and watching, really excited. And for me, it was clear I want to be a performer. I didn't know at that point that I will be one part of the Clairvoyants, but I'm very happy and proud and thankful for that.
Yes, and we thought, like, we want to show our act, our show. We want to show it to America, and America's Got Talent was the best choice because it's the biggest show. It's for all this. I mean, it's not only for singers, for everyone, and we fit it perfectly, and we had a lot of fun. Yeah.
And since you love the jelly beans, maybe you should come and see our show in the Palace Theater.
Yes.
That's great. Thank you for that. Next question.
Hey, thank you for being
Hi.
here.
Hello.
What are some of your favorite holiday traditions?
We have one.
Yes, we both, we spend a lot of time of the year in hotels now, and we love to cook, both of us. So for Christmas, we will cook a very big meal, like huge. We'll spend hours to cook that meal, and both of us, we love to ski in the winter, so we will be for sure at some point when we have some days off in the mountains and ski down the hills.
And because most of the time in winter around Christmas, we are somewhere performing, and the last years we were in Australia and we were in Germany and we performed in a circus, but we always try to cook our big meal and to make it every year, and it doesn't matter where we are and if we have time or not, we always get the time and
Even
have a
if
nice
it's in a small
Christmas evening.
caravan in the
Yes.
circus, yeah.
That's an awesome tradition. What's your go-to? I've just finished skiing. I'm warming up. I need some kind of meal. What do you cook? What are you making? You just got back from the slopes.
Oh, well, yeah, that's a different meal than I would cook for Christmas.
Of course.
Normally, we would eat right in the mountains,
Yeah.
and then it's very traditional, something with potatoes and bacon and something really strong.
That sounds like
Happy.
a delicious thing to have. Yeah, very nice. We're going to do one more because then we're going to have some fun up here on stage and maybe with you guys as well. So one more question, and then we'll get to that.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
I wanted to know, do you remember the first time you both performed on stage, and how does it compare to your performances now?
A lot.
Wow, that's a good question.
I mean, the first time we performed, it was actually in a school. So we will perform for friends and so on, and then they liked it, and then we said, okay, let's try, bring it on stage. And a friend of ours, he's teacher, and he said, okay, you can perform in my class. And that's what we did, and they liked it, and then we went from room to room, performed and tried.
No way.
And that's a couple years ago, and after that, okay, we tried to get bookings on little stages, and we put our show together, and it's getting more and more, and over the last years, we were really able to work a lot in America, in Europe, in Australia, and we really spent every minute working on our act and doing it. But in the end, for me, I think it doesn't matter if I perform here on Broadway or if I perform for, let's say, a Christmas party or for kids somewhere. For me, that's all the same. I want just to perform and have fun, and if the audience have fun, that's the biggest compliment of all. And yeah, we just do whatever we can and where we can.
That's a fantastic answer and a very perfect segue to having some fun with the audience. We would be honored if I got a pad here. We've got some props. Would you guys mind? Can we do something? Can we make something
I would
happen
love
here?
to try something.
I would love to try
With
something
you.
as well. No. Not me.
You, you would like to see that? Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
You want to see us do a thing? We're going to do a bit? All right, what do we got?
Very nice, because I asked for a couple things. You said the pet, this cup, this die.
Yes.
And I will give you the die
Okay.
and the pet for a sec, the cup, I'm sorry. And just put your hand on top, shake it, and I will hold the microphone for you. Let us know what number is on top.
Okay.
It's easier when you look, yes.
It's a 3.
A 3. One more time, shake the whole thing. And this time it's number?
It's a 2.
2, okay. We'll do it one last time, a little bit different. Shake it, as long as you like.
As long as I like?
Yep.
We're going to be here a while.
Okay, I will go for a coffee. No. Perfect.
The dice stands.
Hand on top. Leave your hand on top, okay?
Okay.
In a second, Amélie and I will turn away. As soon as we're looking away, you will have a look what number is on top, but don't show it to anyone. Don't say it to anyone. Don't change it, okay?
Got it.
We will look away. You did?
Okay.
And now count loud. From 1 to 6, now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
I think you didn't roll a high number. It was not a 5 and not a 6. It was something, I don't know if you saw that, but there was something like this blink in your left eye, and the voice was a little different too when you said the number 2. I think you rolled a 2.
Can I have a look? Yes, it
Yeah,
is. Number
it's
2
totally
on
a
top.
2. How do
Thank
you
you.
do that? How do you distinguish the difference between my sleep deprivation twitch and the 2 twitch? Because that's a different twitch.
I watched you
That's incredible.
before.
That's incredible.
But you know, you can have your microphone back.
Okay,
You know,
right here.
it is 1 out of 6. I will just do a little note. So that was a 2. Okay. I like to do some notes. That was a
Yes.
2. We'll make it a little bit more complex. But I know we heard a lot of theories out there, and people said, okay, it's impossible. I don't know why, but there must be a little loudspeaker, someone sitting in Amelie's ears or whatever.
Exactly. So to verify that there is nothing hidden, would you help
Yeah.
us out and check if there is anything inside my ear or behind my ear?
No.
Maybe
may I, I'm just gonna
antennas
brush
coming out
aside.
of my ear?
You're
That
very
is-
thorough.
Anything
Yes.
Yeah.
suspicious?
No, you're totally clear. That is a normal earring. Yeah.
We can have a look at my right ear.
Yeah, I'm looking. Yeah.
Is there anything?
Yeah, no, we're clear. I can 100% I can verify. Yeah.
Clear.
And
Awesome.
one more thing, I have a blindfold with me. I will hold this again for a second.
Okay.
Please check out. There's like nothing inside, no Wi-Fi, no
just
flat screens,
Some
no.
flaps.
Or you can hold it against your eyes.
Can I?
Yeah, just to
I'd love
confirm.
All right, here we go.
Can you, yeah. With or without glasses, can you see through it?
No, I am completely blind.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Then take it off. We need you again. Okay. But you were completely blind, and
Yes.
now I will blindfold Amélie, so she is completely blind. That's fine. And we make it a little bit more complex.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
a couple of things with me. For example, playing cards.
Yeah.
We can have a look at them. They're all different, right?
Yeah, also confirmed. All different.
I
yeah.
want you to take out maybe your favorite card. We don't show it to the camera yet. Just and place it face down on my hand. Okay.
You already chose a card. Well, I believe it's a red card. I sense the shape of a heart.
So Amelie's correct.
Yes? It's one of my favorite cards, actually. I think you chose the Jack of Hearts.
Can I have
Oh
a
my-
look?
Yeah, flip it over.
Yes, it is the Jack of Hearts.
Guys, how are you doing that?
I don't know, for example, the check, if you count cards, it stands for number 11. I will just
Okay.
do another note. So we have 2, we have 11. And now we'll want to make it really a little bit complex. And we have a great audience here. I mean,
Absolutely.
1 out of 6, 1 out of 52 cards. Let's make it 1 in a million. And I assume, every one of you, you have things with you. For example, a handbag. I see you have a handbag with you. Can you do me a favor? Can you come on stage? Give us some encouragement.
Round of applause. For bringing up the handbag.
Yes, take the handbag with you. Here we have some stairs. Thank you so much. What is your name?
I'm Jennifer.
Jennifer. Hi. Nice meeting you, Jennifer. Jennifer, can you do me a favor? Can you open your handbag, come a little bit closer, and just take out what's inside. Don't say what it is, just put it on my hand. Yeah, first this.
Hello, Jennifer. You already chose something. You can unfold it. That feels like glasses.
That is correct?
That's correct.
Come on.
One more thing. What else is in there?
I have
Don't say it. Just next. Great. I don't know really what this. Now, for what is this?
Is that something like a little box?
Now, yeah, for what
Or-
is it?
I'm not too sure. Something with electricity?
No, it's, what is it? Can you tell us?
It's eyelash glue.
Oh, yeah, that's correct. That's correct, Jenny.
Oh, thank you. You're correct. Thank you. You know what? One more thing. Can you open it? Yeah, take out whatever. Yeah. This? Okay.
Okay, you took something else, and I think this is makeup.
Okay, Amélie. There's a number on it. What is it?
That's number 22.
That is correct.
That's correct.
That is
Thank you so
correct.
much. I will give it back. That is your applause. Thank
Oh
you.
my God.
Thank you.
I'll just do one more note. Number 22 was on the makeup, you know. But we want to make it even more random, and we really want to try it 1 in a million, and therefore I need some money. So anyone here, do you have a bill with you, some cash? Oh, the gentleman over there. And now, so we don't know each other. Don't know anyone here, but you can select any one of these people.
Anyone who has
With-
who has
with
the bill?
cash.
I need someone with cash. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. All right, right in the front.
Yes, come to us. Give him some encouragement again. Thank you for helping us.
1 second. Look at the size of this man's wallet.
That's really huge, yes.
Yeah, fold it back up real quick. Just fold it up one more time. Camera 3, guy, can you get a shot of this wallet? This is amazing. I salute you for walking around with that. That is impressive. That is a man's wallet. All right, as you were.
Can I do you a favor? Let's have a look. What's inside there? Yeah. Take out maybe.
Got a lot of memberships.
Yeah. Take out any banknote.
What?
Any banknote.
Any banknote?
Yes. And place it on my hand. We'll try it.
There is already a banknote on your hand, Thommy, right? And I think you don't trust us too much with your money, but you chose $10.
That is correct. Okay, good. So, great. You know what? We'll do the impossible. You all know there's a serial number on every bill.
Oh, don't do the serial number thing. I love the serial number thing.
And that's what I want to know from Amélie. So if she's correct, sir, just confirm after every number.
Okay, well, that's quite challenging now, but I will try it, of course. You watch closely. I think I get it. Yes, the first number is a 2, yes?
Yes.
Then there is a 3,
Yes.
a 1,
Yes.
a 7,
Yes.
Okay, great.
and the
Everything's correct.
last 4 numbers, an 8.
Yes.
The next number must be a 2,
Yes.
a 7,
Yes.
and the last number.
Please.
Yes, that's a 6.
Yes.
That is correct. All correct? Yes, it is. Thank you so much. Thank you. And just one question. Do you have a lucky number, maybe between 1 and 49?
Yes.
What is it?
3.
That's correct. Thank you so much. You can go back to your seat. Hey.
That is your lucky number.
But I'll just do a little note. Can you do me a favor? Do you
Yeah.
also have a lucky number between 9 and 40, or 1 and 49?
1 and 49? 12.
12. Okay. And I need one last number, maybe a little bit higher number from the audience between 1 and 49 now. 36?
Yeah,
You're
I've
happy
heard
with
all of
that?
those. Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard that one's definitely out there.
You know what? Because I told before, we always try to listen what the audience says about our act. And we got a lot of requests. And they had, one was the biggest one,
Yeah, they
I think
always-
hundreds of people.
Since we can read minds and we're mentalists, why don't you tell us the lottery numbers? Surprise!
And here they are.
Yes, we played
Okay.
the lottery and
You
we,
don't
and we
believe us.
won. We won actually last
We won
week.
the lottery.
Yeah,
We won, we won $2.50, but...
Fair enough. Winning is winning.
but we won.
But these are maybe not the lottery numbers for the next time, but I have to tell you something. I always have it with me, my lucky lottery ticket. I just kind of fold it. And we played this a couple weeks ago. Can you do me a favor? And can you read out loud what numbers we played?
You gotta be kidding. All right, first one is a 2.
Yes.
You also played a 3.
Yes.
You played an 11.
Yes.
You played a 12.
Yes.
And goddamn, you played a 22. It's on the ticket.
And wait, the Powerball?
It's 36. Why do you need me to say
Yes,
it?
it
It's
is.
36. It's on the thing.
Thank you!
It's a real ticket. It's a legitimate ticket. Guy, look at this ticket. You get a shot of this ticket? It's unbelievable. Why'd you only win $2?
Yeah. We tried.
That's
You
still.
can keep it.
I
Thank
can
you.
keep this
Yeah,
mine
yeah.
now.
It's
Yeah.
your lucky ticket.
It's your lucky ticket now.
That's so fantastic. Guys, I don't know what to say. The special, of course, is this Monday, the 19th, America's Got
Yes.
Talent Holiday Special. You're performing at the Illusionists, right?
On Broadway,
And your
Palace
show is
Theater.
coming up. Keep an eye out for that. Just follow you on social media,
Exactly,
look at your
yeah.
website. One more time, guys, the Clairvoyants, can you believe it?
Thank
Thank you
you.
so much. Have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you on the other side.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.